if George Santos gets hit with 13 felony charges. Count them, 13. Wire fraud, money laundering, lying to Congress. That boy is fucked. That boy is going to jail. No question about it. But what does George Santos do? He does what every other Trumplafuck does in the face of absolute disaster. He doubles down, he triples down, and he acts like it's not a thing. He comes out of court and says, I'm not resigning. I'm running for re-election. And then he proceeds to talk about Joe Biden, how he's a criminal, referring to an earlier press conference where James Comer was going to reveal all this evidence, and of course, no evidence was revealed. Also typical. Now, the problem is George Santos has a lot of real evidence against him, but he thinks by doubling and tripling down he can get his way out of this. They go over to the House of Representatives, to Kevin McCarthy and all the other little Republican Trumplafucks in the House and say, what are you going to do about George Santos? What do? They double and triple down again. They'll say, well, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. We'll wait and see what the court does. They wouldn't do that in any other circumstance other than George Santos because they need his fucking vote. Now, the doubling down and the tripling down has worked for 6 years now. The Republicans were able to bully their way through, but the tide has turned. People are starting to become accountable. There are indictments now. There are charges. There are lawsuits being lost. There are judges not siding with them anymore. These fucking people are going to do what they've done for 6 years, but as I say, the tide has turned. These people are headed right for a speeding train. They are going to get hit by a legal train and run over. And I don't know if they don't realize it or if this is just some desperation thing because this is all they know. But make no mistake, as I say, the tide has turned. It's not going the way of the Republicans and the Trumplafucks. They aren't going to get away with these things anymore. George Santos did all the fucking things he did, but now what we know is that motherfucker's going to jail. Donald Trump was indicted. Donald Trump was found to be a sexual abuser. The tide has turned. The train is coming, and it's going to run over every one of these motherfucking Trumplafucks.